Okay. Well, I believe we're live. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into it here. So, um, one of the one of the faithful, I guess you could say, was chatting with me the other day, and we were discussing drain ratings. So we're going to investigate drain ratings. Hi, Rivers. Welcome to the insanity here. So what we're going to be looking at is how to kind of either get insane drains, while at the same time being able to help your friends, or at the same time do some really crazy things here with ourselves. So the first thing we're going to look at here is the insanity of Orion. This is just absolutely bonkers here. What Orion allows us to do, so Timmy got to 6.38 with Eva included on his drain rating for the Brionac. So we are going to see just how high the stupidity goes here on the drain rating that we have with the Brionac. So the Brionac here is at a 1.33. Your PS4 just crashed. Sorry about that. Maybe you crash bricked blue screen. I hope not. And so we're going to take that 1.33 and we're going to get hopefully above 7.5 once we pair up with Eva here. So we're going to see if we can break Timmy's record, and we'll see how high this can absolutely go. So since we're paired up here with Complete Attention and Drain Boost, these will Drain Boost increases all drain ratings. It says increases all drain ratings, but it doesn't tell you anything. It doesn't tell you anything about what it actually does here. But what it does tell you is that it increases drain ratings. But what it does in reality is it increases drain ratings 50%. But it's going to be a 50% multiplicative with everything else that's going on here. I'm doing all right, Rivers. Just gonna investigate here with these crazy drains. So we'll see how it goes, and we'll call in our friend here in a second, and we'll see how this pairs. So okay, and we will probably be getting above 30 Ichor back in one strike. So let's go ahead and get ourselves going here, and we will go for a drain here. So that gives us focus here, and if we go for another drain, and we'll go ahead and get a booster here, and now we'll look at our drain rating is at 6.11. Remember, now if you do a charge attack, that multiplies by 4.5. So if we use a whole bunch of Ichor here, okay, and let's do a charge. So there we got 25.5 back on one attack. This thing is just absolutely broken. So now if you're paired up here with Dark Impulse, let's see how high this goes. So let's go for more focus here. And before we do that, let's waste some of our Ichor here. Okay, and let's go for this, and we'll go for that guy. Okay, now we have one Ichor. Okay, and we'll go for a drain, and we'll get focused. There we go. And what are we at now? 6.34. So we're almost at Timmy's value, and we don't even have Eva in this. So let's go for a drain. So we got 27. We got 27 on one attack. Okay. It's getting a little out of hand here, and we can just continuously go for these gifts here, and we'll go for some focus here. Okay, good, and we'll waste some more Ichor. Good, and now we're at 0. Very good. And now we will go for a drain. We'll get focused. now we're at 5, and we'll go for a drain rating. And let's see here what our hammer is. Oh, whoops, we need mind and willpower for that, sorry. But again, you get, we got 26 that time. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this thing is just absolutely broken. Okay, so let's go back here and let's teleport to somewhere simple so we can see here what Eva's gonna do for us too, and how high she can take us. Since her multiplier for drain ratings is also 50%, we get another 50% from her drain rating, while at the same time having a massive dark value. And we will see here just how high this craziness can go. And also here we will be paired up obviously with the Sub-Zero Shroud, as this is the absolute highest dark rating you can. No problem, Eva. The dark rating that you can go for, and the reason you want to go for a high dark rating is because of blood-sucking blades. This scales off of your dark value. Okay, and we have to go for a mind here to get Hunting Feast going. That's why I have mind and willpower here. But since the name of the channel is taking Code Vein to the absolute limits, we're gonna see here what we can do for the absolute limits. All right, and we're not really gonna need this, but we'll have it anyways. All right, and let's go for a couple of things here. Okay, and we will go for some focus, and that'll get us a little bit of ways here on our focus gauge. We'll go ahead and do this, and we can go back to Dark Impulse, and this should give us the ability here to go for a drain on this guy, get some more focus. Okay, let's go for another drain. Nope. Okay, now we can get, now we need a backstab or something to get Ichor for pairing up here with Eva. Okay, and let's go for another drain. There we go. Now we're focused, and we can get Ichor. Let's see if we can find somebody here to keep us focused and get a backstab to get Eva going, so we can have her going at the same time. Good. Okay, let's go for Eva. Okay, let's go for a drain rating. Okay, and let's go for a charge attack. Oh, good grief. We got 15 on half of the hit. Okay, and we're at a 6.47. Let's go for a drain activator. Okay, we got that, and we need to get focused now. So let's head on over here, and we'll go for a charge booster. Okay, and we'll hit this guy. Now we're almost focused, so let's go for a charge booster. Okay, this guy's coming over here. We can go for a charge. There we go. Now we're focused, and let's go for a drain activator. Now let's see where this lands us. 6.69. Oh my goodness. Okay, that is just bonkers. Where am I going? I don't even know where we're going. Oh man. Okay, we just got 20 something Ichor back there. I don't even know how much Ichor we're getting back anymore. That's just crazy. Red asked you on a stream of Code Vein the other day why I don't play Code Vein anymore. Well, I'm sure you have a reason, but that's you know, something for you to figure out. So yeah, here pairing up with Eva and pairing up with Complete Attention, Dark Impulse, and Drain Boost, and the scaling values here from Cognitive Zeal and Blood-Sucking Blades and Hunting Feast, this just absolutely destroys the multipliers. So 6.69 was the highest number I saw there. We'll have to see if so if you had a friend in here and you actually got another stack of blood-sucking blades, that would go even higher after that application. But 6.69, remember, for a charge attack, it's times 4.5, so 6.69 times 4.5. So you're getting 30 Ichor back. 30 Ichor. 30 Ichor. That's more than we even have here. So that's just absolutely bonkers. So the reason so that's kind of the highest kind of value there that you can go for. Now, if you switch up now this is all just based on, the actual kind of hitting the top of the ceiling here of what you can actually go for, because you're not going to be focused all the time, so you won't have Drain Boost, you won't have Dark Impulse. So this is a 30% increase in your Dark value, which helps Blood-Sucking Blades, and you won't have Drain Boost, that 50% multiplicative increase to your Drain rating all the time, as it is only during focus, but you can help that with Focus Recovery and Complete Attention, so you can be focused more often. But where this comes in exceptionally well, oops, not this, but Ishtar, believe it or not, if you let me see my build here that I picked up. Okay, so this will be 0 recast, but if you play with a friend and you go for some absolute nonsense here, you can absolutely turn someone into a simply invincible mage at a distance, while you're in there absolutely wrecking people with active gifts. So if we go here for Eva, since we'll be the host, and then Blood-Sucking Blades, and where's Blood-Sucking Blades? There we go. And Hunting Feast. There we go. Okay, and our passives are going to be Drain Rating. Let's see, we need a Mind and Fortitude, or Strength and Fortitude, something. Either way, I wish I had a Willpower and Fortitude, but I don't. And here we can go for Willpower. Willpower and Vitality. It's important for Cleansing Light. And then here you have a free slot where you can kind of go for whatever you need. You might go for a Charge Accelerator or a Gifted Accelerator, or Survival Instinct, as that would help you. You could go for a Charge Booster here. There's all kinds of things you can go for, but we will be pairing up with the Ruinous Chevaliers. That has almost a 1400 dark value on it. That's pretty good. And the other veil you could go for would be the Suicide Spur. That's pretty high dark value. And we will want to be going for the Brionac, so we will have to pair up here with another Willpower. So we'll go for Mind and Willpower to make sure that we have access to that. Okay, so here now, if you use Ichor Resonance Send, every time your Blood Dances, but if you have somebody who will be dark gifting from a distance, like with some of the big value bombs that we have access to here in the game, you will be able to run these huge nukes of 20-second cooldowns over and over and over and over and over and over. Dingo will be on his way. He's in the game, I believe, and I'm not sure if he's going to come on over here. So we're in South America. Let's see if he'll make his way over here. And so what Dingo's role will be to be a dark mage, while at the same time having whatever value he or whatever dark gifts he would actually want access to. It won't even matter, because we'll have so much Ichor recovery. So let's see here. What is our 1.33? All right, and let's go ahead and swap this out for this and Blood Sacrifice. And if we get all of our things going here, now the cool thing is that anytime we will hit the enemy, we will get Ichor, while at the same time Dingo will get Ichor. So it will absolutely wreck everybody if we play well enough. So what is our 5.8? That is very, very good. And if we go for a drain activator here, we are at 6.22. That's just nuts. So if we run over here, and if we would need to go for a friend or something, I mean, we get crazy amounts of Ichor, and we would be sending all of that to our friend, and they can just dark gift away, and every time that they do a dark gift, we would do 0 recast, and then that would reset all their cooldowns, and then they would use 0 recast, which would reset our 0 recast, and then that would then allow us to that would allow them to use their big value gifts again, and then we could use 0 recast again, and then it would it would just cascade here over time to basically give infinite Ichor return, while at the same time giving infinite Ichor for your friend that you would be pairing up with. So, you know. Okay, let's see if Dingo's ready here. Are you in and ready? So the idea here is that because Ishtar is not really a dark gifting blood code, it doesn't really matter, because the fact of the matter is that you can get monstrously high Ichor values from anything that you're doing. Okay, and we'll have Dingo be Dark Mage. Go for as many dark gifts as possible. Please have 0 recast. Okay, so, and now, if Dingo follows those, we will definitely be able to give a pretty good showing here, I would think, in order to make sure that this actually goes off. But you can see the logic here in how this actually goes, and it just absolutely is bonkers. With how high the drain ratings go, and just how you can give all of that Ichor every time you do a charge attack. You give all that Ichor to your partner, so they will have no problem with any gift that they will be choosing, because you'll be sending them pretty much infinite amounts of resources, and then once they use their 0 recast, then we will go ahead and get them more Ichor, and then we'll give them back 0 recast. So in the event that we don't have a coordinated 0 recast timing, then it's gonna be a real problem. Okay, sorry, we're trying to get Dingo set up here. Hi, Urgent Rook. Welcome to the stream. If you want to hear all the numbers, go back to the beginning and go through all the numbers there and everything, and all the multipliers, and you can see that. Same for you, FA. Hey, welcome back. And we're gonna be going through some of the multipliers here. I went through the actual numbers at the beginning of the stream, so if you want to actually watch those, you can just head back there and check out all those numbers. The highest we got up to on our drain rating here was a 6.69, which we were getting over 30 Ichor back on one attack. So Sinon has rushed over to assist us in a very nice looking green garb here. Okay, and go ahead, Dingo, and you can do any dark gifting you wish. as many dark gifts as you want, and just sit back and slaughter everyone. And this will be just absolutely crazy how much Ichor that he's going to get, okay, let's get ourselves going here, and we don't need to heal our friend because they'll be in the back, hopefully. So let's go ahead and get going here, and Dingo should have he should have unlimited Ichor available to him, and we'll see how we go here. And let's get Eva going. Okay, and Dingo will be able to use as many gifts as he well wishes, and he can stand back and completely obliterate everything, because as we come up here we can go for a charge, and there we're back to full Ichor. And we'll go ahead and go for another charge, and okay, so Dingo's doing some sword attacks. That's fine, and we'll go ahead and reset his cooldowns. There we go, and we'll go for, oh, we're back up to 20 Ichor, and every time we do an attack, it gives Dingo more and more and more Ichor. So he's got unlimited Ichor to go for whatever he wishes to go for. You're not dark gifting, Dingo. Why aren't you dark gifting? Okay, and now we would need a 0 recast. So this is where the coordination would come in, because now 0 recast on from Dingo would then reset Ichor resonance send, so then we could continue sending Ichor his way from this absolutely monstrous. We're still over 4, and here is now we're up to 5.8, so we can go for more. And let's head on over here. And so he should be getting some of that Ichor when we get Ichor resonance back. Now that's the problem, is that you know, if it's not coordinated, it kind of doesn't work out too well, simply because of the fact that you need to have, you know, be passing this off to each of your friends. Okay, so here we go. Dingo's probably not even watching. Push him off the ledge. I don't know if I can. Can I push him off the ledge? Okay. Okay, let's tell him here. Go for all dark gifts and 0 recast when Ichor resonance ends. What's he doing? Okay, and so if you go for extremely long cooldown gifts, such as Baba Yaga's Gaze, any of the big nukes, Hoarfrost Stream, anything that Purging Thorn would be a fantastic one, because as we continue to pass 0 recast back and forth, you can have a steady stream of Ichor being passed back and forth between the 2 revenants. It's absolutely bonkers. Here we go, and we'll go ahead and get some. And as you see here, I mean, I know it's the beginning of the game, but we can reset cooldowns. Now, if he gives one back, we would get Ichor resonant, or we would get 0 recast back. Okay, let's go for a charge. Oh. Okay. Well, a clumsy attempt here at giving out Ichor here. Okay, let's go for Eva again. Now we're going to drop down to 10 Ichor here, so we absolutely need to go for some backstabs to make sure that we get back up to at least 20. So we'll go for one here. Okay, and we'll go for another backstab over here. There we go. All right, and we'll try for a couple more backstabs here. Now, as you can see, Ichor resonance is is not up, and Dingo needs to be doing. You could probably play this better if you actually had a mic between the two revenants, because then you could say, oh, this is over, that's over. Okay, so now Dingo will be getting Ichor from us anytime we go for a backstab and such. Okay, and we still have Eva going, so we can get huge amounts of Ichor back from this. We'll go for Cleansing Light. So he's still trying to attack people off the ledge with his sword instead of going for Dark Gifts. Okay. Oh man. Alright, let's head over here then, and let's see what's this fella got for us. Okay, and as you see there, we get seven Ichor back. It's just crazy. Hey Demandre. We're trying to coordinate here with a very, very poor attempt here. Dingo's supposed to be going for Dark Gifting, but instead he's going for a bunch of sword slashing. Oh man, this is crazy. Kind of to recap for you, Demandre, we're going for monstrous amounts of Ichor that we can send to our friends. So now Dingo should be sending Ichor resonance back to us with 0 recast. But I'm not sure he's actually watching, so it's kind of funny. It's absolutely broken. It's absolutely crazy when you can get at the beginning of the stream. I was showing that we can get 30 Ichor back on one weapon strike, and it's absolutely bonkers how crazy that can be. That you can actually get 30 Ichor from one weapon strike. I mean, you can, and if we are paired up here with Ichor resonance like this, we can send all of that to Dingo if he would use 0 recast. Okay, let's see if we can do this again. So we'll see what our drain is here. Okay, and 5.8, and if we go for our drain activator again, we get back up to that 6.22, which is absolutely nuts. And we run over here. So if Dingo would actually go for his Dark Gifts, there we're back up to full. And Dingo should be doing dark Gifting, but he's not. I don't know what he's doing. Okay. We'll just back up over here, and we'll let Eva's doing more Dark Gifting than Dingo is. But that's okay. We can't reach up that high to hit that fella. But this also works for your friend that you bring into the game. Here we have Eva. So all this Ichor that we're getting, getting 30 Ichor back will help Eva considerably get huge amounts, huge amounts of Ichor back. So if you're even playing with just a just a Revenant friend, instead of an actual co-op partner, you can get crazy amounts of Ichor back for them. So it's absolutely nuts. And if I saw some big gifts coming out of Dingo, then we could use 0 recast, and then he could use 0 recast. And then it would reset my 0 recast, which then would reset his Dark Gifts, which then would reset my 0 recast, which then would give him an infinite source of income, basically, for his Dark Gifting. But as you see, he's running around slashing everything. It's not going too well here, but that's okay. I really do encourage you all to try this out and actually get a co-op session going where you actually pull this off, because you can basically gun down any kind of boss before the boss even has a chance to do anything, because you're able to constantly reset everything, and because this has a 90-second cooldown, each zero recast resets each other back to 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 back, as long as you have 10 Ichor for it. And because that's such a hefty amount, every time I get 30 Ichor and I send it through Ichor Resonance, Dingo would get 30 Ichor as well. And so the ability here to basically have an infinite infinite income, on a dark gifting setup, it's just absolutely it's just absolutely nuts. Oh, Dingo doesn't have zero recast. Oh, okay. But that's okay. We'll forgive him for that. It's an absolutely nuts, crazy way to go about it. Okay, so that's a little bit about drain values, so that was kind of the contest we had here with Timmy, was how high of a drain value can you get, and 6.69 was the highest we saw. Timmy got to 6.38, so that was pretty good, and so that'll kind of be answering these drain questions here. Now, I did have a couple of other questions here from Ramix, and he was curious about a lot of the DLCs and the depths and so on and so forth. So Dingo, if you don't mind, we will head on over to some of the DLCs and we will check those out. Are you okay? Are you okay with heading on out? Can you give me an emoji or something if you understand? Yeah, awesome. Okay. And hi Megatech. Yes, at the beginning of the stream, we were going through all the numbers. That's the place where the multipliers were discussed. We got up to a drain rating on our weapon of 6.69, and on a charge attack, because it's multiplied by 4.5, we got over 30. We got 30.1 Ichor on a charge attack from our weapon. And the idea here is that when you pair with the Ichor build here through Ichor Resonance Send and Zero Recast, if you stagger your Zero Recasts, you can send back and forth 30 Ichor from Ichor Resonance, and or it's like 28 because we're not at the maximum, because we don't have drain boost from the focus and the dark impulse value. But you can still get huge amounts. So something like running all of the big nukes here, or Hoarfrost Stream, or Purging Thorn, especially these really long cooldown gifts. If they are paired up correctly, you can use an entire flurry of 4 big gifts or 3 big gifts, and then you can do Zero Recast, reset all their cooldowns, do a charge attack, get all the Ichor back, send it all back to your friend, and they can redo all their gifts again. So it's absolutely insane. Someone commented on your backstab video, they wanted to substitute Veil for the DLC one. Any specific recommendations? Go high decks. Which DLC? The Venus Claw? Because if you're not if you're going for high decks and you're going for backstabs, the backstab veils are the Venus Claw, the Twilight Claw, the Graceful Prominence, and here we have the Violet Gear, and we have the Bewitching Thorn and the Master Spines. Those are the all the DLC and the Venus Claw. Those are all the backstab ability values for extremely high backstab damage. There's no other Blood Veil that you can really go for that you can do extremely high values on a backstab, but you can get pretty close with the sanguine garb. As bizarre as that sounds, you can get over about 1500 on the drain value on the sanguine garb. I'll show you. Well, maybe I can't show you on this character, but this is the character we're going to go with to show some of Ramix's questions here. Let me actually let me go back and show you that real quick, and then we'll get into Ramix's questions here, as he has 3 that we need to go through before we can. I'm amazing. Why am I amazing? I don't particularly think that's true, but thanks for saying that. But the DLC, that's kind of the draw to the DLC Veils, and the pre-order, was that they give you that ability to go for bonkers high, crazy drain ratings, but you have to, if you're going for specific values. If you're going for specific values, then you will have to go for what are these? The element chromes. So as you see here, we get 1066 from the sanguine garb, or the silver garb, dust garb. But as that is a let's see here, it's a strength. It's a strength blood veil. You would have to remove all these and go for some strength things, like strength and dex, and then go for sharpened fangs. And now this guy gets over 1400. And if you go for a few more strength things, you can go up a little bit higher. Here, 1440, 1444, whatever. And you can get up there pretty high with the silver garb, but you know, it's extremely heavy. It's very hard to make this into an actual backstab build. But as you see here, some of these go over 1000, but they're not they're not insanely high. Where now, if we switch to the Twilight Claw, it's 2470, so it's 1000 more damage. It's just absolutely stupid how high the DLC Veils go. I mean, 1590 is pretty good, but the Twilight Claw, I mean, look at that, 2470. I mean, how can you argue with that? So also the question of mobility, because you want to make sure you can work within swift destruction, right? And that is the problem. I mean, so if you're going for something light and quick, you're going to be going for like noble silvers, and you know, like the Ivory Grace or something like that. I mean, here the Prayer Shawl, 1408. But I mean, all these are really heavy. 48 pounds for a veil. I mean, that's just ridiculous. So I mean, it helps, you know, but I mean, the problem is the mobility, right? I mean, 24 pounds, that might be acceptable, but you know, 1519, that's pretty good, but it's not, you know, it's not the 2470. You're not in the 2000s. You're not in the 4000s. You're never gonna kill the Skull King, you know, with a drain kill, running the noble silver. I mean, you can, but it'll be like 15 drain attacks, whereas when I did it, it was 9. So I mean, getting 9 drain attacks was extremely difficult, but then to get 15 drain attacks or so would be absolutely like killer. I mean, if you want to do that, go for it. But I would say definitely, go for some of these others. But the DLCs just blow everything out of the water for drain attacks. I know. I do know a lot of things off the top of my head, but you know, spent a lot of time in here, so. but thanks for the vote of confidence there, Urgent Rook. That's nice of you to say again. But mobility and dex would be equally important. Yes, absolutely. You know, that's why I believe that going for some of these things to be you know, at the top, you know, and that's kind of the whole shtick of the entire channel here, right? Is to take Code Vein to the absolute outer edges, limits of what you can possibly do, and that's kind of, you know, what I go for. Average play, you know, I kind of, you know, I don't know. I kind of don't enjoy the average play. I enjoy the crazy and the extreme and everything. How many hours am I in now? Oh, let's see. Well, the actual Steam page and the in-game time are different at this point for whatever reason, but I can get there. So on the Steam page it says 775 hours, so that's kind of where we're at. I've been in here a little bit, and all of that time has been actual in the game time, testing and doing. I know some people are like in the thousands of hours, but they don't actually play all the thousands of hours. Definitely need some water here. Okay, so Ramix is interested here and in the Tower of Trials, so we are going to pick these up, and obviously we are not going to be extremely useful here, but we're going to try and answer some of Ramix's questions here. The one regarding the Tower of Trials, I've heard some conflicting information. One source said the Tower of Trials only scales to 1 star above your current new game. For example, like if you're on New Game 1, or if you're on 0 star, does the game scale to 1 star? And if you're on 2 star, does the game scale to 3 star? And another source said that they're always capped at 1 star difficulty, no matter what difficulty you're on. How does this work? Thanks for your help. So we will investigate this here. Now, how do you investigate enemy health values? Well, if you remember, you have to get an enemy poisoned, and we don't have any gift here that we can go for poison, but we will go for one enemy, and we will try and get them poisoned. And remember, when you attack an enemy, you get 3% of their health over 10 seconds. So we will go for this fella, and we will absolutely, we will try and see how much health this fella has here by getting him poisoned. We will look at how much damage we do here on this fella on his health bar, and I'll try and do the calculation here quickly for you, so we can actually see what we're getting. Okay, and we're paired up here with ice 92. Let's go for this guy. So we have good ice resistance here. I'm just picking this up to answer this question. We're not actually, you know, going crazy here. All right, and we'll do this, and we'll head on down. We'll see how much value this guy has when he gets poisoned. Okay, now let's see what his Mia, stop hitting him. 82, 10 134 and 10 732. Okay, let's do that. 10 134. 10, what was that? 10 732. 10 134. Okay. So that needs to be a minus, and minus, so 598. He does 598 damage on his poison, so 598 divided by 0.00, so divided by 0.03, so he has 19,933 HP. Okay, and now, so that's on this character. So now let's go back to my other game, and we will see exactly if he has the same amount of health, or if he has double health or triple health or whatever health. And that'll tell you exactly if the towers stay exactly the same, or if they scale with difficulty, because the other player, or the lady in the dress there that we were on, that was our solo run of the game, and that is at 0 star. We completed the game, but we don't get an actual star of difficulty that applies to the enemies. So let's go back to the Tower of Trials here, and we'll see what our poison does. What our poison does to that fella. Okay. I don't know what. We'll just pick Isis. And we'll go for poison, and we need a poison sword. Sure, we'll go for the pipe. I don't know, sure, claw, whatever. Sure, this is fine. Okay, and we'll go for a poison item here, and let's see what this guy takes. If he takes, whoops. Oh, I gotta go back to Davis. I haven't been in the trials for a long time. Okay, and so if he has around 20,000 HP, then we know that the towers are capped, and that would definitely be new game star 1, because like I said, my character on the other file hasn't actually progressed into any of the higher difficulties, so that will definitely tell us. Okay, let's drink some water again, boys. Okay, so this is question number 1 here from Ramix, and hopefully we'll get to the other 2 here as well. You sure I cracked 1,000 hours? No. No, I haven't. Someday, who knows? Maybe I will. But you know, life gets in the way, and sometimes you gotta do real things. But that is the draw for me in the game, is the actual math and the setups in the background. And as Demandre was asking the other day, you know, why would I pick a build that you know, I would get sneezed on and I would die? Well, the point of the game is to, you know, take it to whatever crazy place you want to take it to, and this is where I've chosen to take it. Okay, so now we got to look for a higher value than 598, if we can get it. Come on, buddy. Okay, what are you doing? Okay, now he's getting poisoned. Would you stop? Oh, good grief, right on my face. Is he poisoned? Oh, no, he's not poisoned. Come back, Eva. Okay, and let's get up there and get him poisoned. There we go. He's taking more damage. He's taking 900? No. 9103, 9934. 9103, 9934. 9934 minus 90, oh boy. 9103, 9934. Okay. Okay, Urgent Rook. Yeah, my daughter's asleep, so I'm okay here. So I hope you have a good night, and you know, take care of your family, please. Okay, so that was about 831. So 831 divided by 0.03, so 27,700. So he definitely scales, and all the way up to I believe it's 8 stars. So the towers definitely do scale, and I would imagine that they scale one level above you. So now, since we know that it definitely does scale, we will have to save and return. Now let's go back to the other lady, and we'll see what the value is for this fella in the regular story. Okay, so let's go back to here, and we'll go back to the regular story, and if he has less than 20,000 HP, then we will know that the towers definitely scale above where your current player is. And we can find these guys pretty easily in the Silent White or in the Rigid Frozen Souls, so this will be pretty easy to get back to this guy. And since we have Mia with us, we stand a chance of actually, you know, getting over to these guys. Probably the fastest one is this guy. So this is definitely interesting, to say the least here, to see how the towers scale. So when people beat the game the first time, they get the towers, and then they get in there. I would guarantee that it is at, well, I don't guarantee anything at this point, because Code Vein has such a crazy, bizarre RNG kind of background to it that, you know, anything's possible really in this game. Some multipliers are additive, some are multiplicative, some are I mean Bandai just put everything all over the map here for this game, but yeah, it's kind of cool. All right, so now we got to get around this thing. maybe will let me take this thing out. There we go. Okay, now we got to we got to watch for more or less than 598. So if you guys are good at picking up the numbers here quickly, let's go for this. Then we will actually get a good idea of what this guy has. Okay. Oh, no. No. You jerk. There we go. Poison. Come on. There we go. Okay. 20. Come on. I can't get a number. Okay. Let's take screenshots this time. Oh, Mia, you shot him. There he goes. Did my screenshots actually work? Hang on. I gotta go check those. What's this one? 53.95. I think Mia shot him on that frame. I think Mia shot him on that frame. So we'll go ahead and we'll go ahead and go back and we'll check that. Yeah, bye bye. Yeah, he just kind of slowly drifted off the edge there. That was pretty funny. So we'll see if he takes damage under 500, then we'll know that it definitely scales. Oops. Okay. Kill it. Good job, Mia. Okay, so we'll go for this and this, and we'll go for poison. There we go. And that was our last venom cartridge. Whoops. Okay. Oh. Okay, he's poisoned. Mia, stop shooting him. Okay. We'll take this screenshot and... Mia. You're ruining everything. Okay. I want her here because she distracts him. Let's see. Did I get it here? 54, 66, and what's this? That's 1,000. Oh, okay. So that would be a good. Okay. I got 2 screenshots here we can use. Okay. So let me see. 50, 54, 66 minus. What's this one? 45.67. Okay, 8.99, and that was by two points there. So 449. So 450. So 449.5 divided by 0.03. So he does have less health than the Tower of Trials guy. So the Tower of Trials definitely scales up from your character. One above you, but it definitely scales all the way up to the max stars. Okay, so that was that one. So kind of to recap that question, let's go ahead and see what his question was again. Does it scale to 1 star above your current new game? Yes, and that is true. So anytime you're at playing in the trials or in the Tower of Trials, it's scaling above you. So keep that in mind. Okay, so now question 2 here. Do the horror bosses scale with the stars, or is their difficulty based solely on the difficulty sliders in the options menu? So is the 0 Hellfire Knight always the same difficulty regardless of what New Game Plus you're on? So this is the question that is pretty easy to answer. Yes, they do scale with the stars, as we investigated last time. Rivers, I don't know who's your favorite boss. My favorite boss? Wolfie. Which one? Wolf Lady or Wolf Man? There is a very distinct difference between the two of them. Let's see, my favorite boss battle. My favorite boss battle. definitely not Wolfie Boy. I do enjoy getting the kills on him, uh, but he's probably one of the worst for me personally, just because I'm not good at dodging, and you have to be really good at dodging to play him. Um, I don't know. Maybe Oliver. Am I allowed to say that? I don't know. Um, I don't know. Every boss is very unique. They all have some different quirk about them. They all have some interesting thing that makes them stand out, kind of. And I think one of the highest skill cap bosses that you can go for is the Queen's Knight Reborn, as he is very, very punishing. I mean, it is a one-hit kill unless you're built correctly. And if you build any different way, then you have some issues there. So it's kind of a problem. You know, he's a real problem. But if you have a good enough skill cap, and you can absolutely dominate the guy, but then you take one wrong move when he does that spin slash, and you don't do the double dodge out of it at exactly frame perfect points, then you take the hit and you die. So I would say probably the Queen's Knight Reborn is my favorite boss, because he actually causes everybody uh, to actually play the game very, very, very well. Whether you're gifting, whether you're bayoneting, whether you're doing anything, that is definitely the way to, to test yourself and see how good you are at the game, actually. Okay, so the question for enemies is, do they scale normally along with each star level? Again, we have to check our poison value. Okay. Oh, I should probably pair up alone here, as Mia's just gonna kill everybody. Yeah, the teleport joust on the Queen's Knight Reborn. Yeah, he's absolutely. He has so many one-shot kills, especially when you get into the higher stars. Basically, everything he does is a one-shot, and unless you pair very, very specifically for it, he's absolutely brutal. Okay, so 744, 821. Okay, right, well, I can take a screenshot now. Oh, okay, and we'll let that guy run over, and he looks like, I got some screenshots there. Okay, let's see here. What is this one? 1437. And this one is 1437. Okay, I got two of the same there accidentally. And this one is 1283. Okay, so 1437 minus 1283 is 154. I'm going to put 0.03. So this guy has 5100 HP, 5133. And let's go ahead and save that. And we'll head over with our higher value, or our higher revenant, and we'll see what the DLCs scale for. And the Hellfire Knight, the bosses, they do scale with the star values as well, and then they scale 1 terabyte in screenshots. Yeah, we'll get you back in here in a second, Dingo. Don't worry. Yeah, but the Hellfire Knight, all the bosses, they do scale with the stars as well as the oh, I don't have the DLCs yet. The values there scale with the star, but they also scale with the actual difficulty value as well. So you turn the Hellfire Knight, as we saw last time. Megatech and I were kind of postulating different health values, and we were I was testing with the bayonet and since we can do about 160,000 on 155,000 or so on what is she, the Successor of the Throat, and this guy took 3 of them, and so it was taking us over 500,000 HP, depending on resistances. So that was kind of a problem. Hey Red, welcome to the Insanity here. So to recap for you a little bit, since you're just now joining, on the Brionac, we got up to a 6.69 was our highest value. I need to write that down so I remember to put that in the description later with the multipliers here. And we were able to get 30 Ichor on one charge attack from the Brionac, and that got us 30 Ichor. And then we did a little demonstration there of Ichor resonance sending, that you can send that 30 Ichor to your friend through Ichor resonance. And then we discussed a little bit about blood veils and which ones have good backstab values, and then we discussed some of Ramix's questions here, and we're going through them. So for this question from Ramix, we're going to discover how the enemies scale in the DLCs. So the other guy had 5,133 health, so now we'll check what he has here. And I would be willing to bet, place your bets now, that he has a lot more. Okay, he's poisoned already. Oh, this guy might be just a... yeah. He looks like he's just normal. Okay. Looks like he's a bad choice here. I think he's exactly the same everywhere. What? Okay. Oops. Huh. Okay, this is odd. They are taking 50 damage. Okay, so these guys are not a good, never mind. These guys are not good because they don't have the health pool that folks like this lady does. So we'll have to redo this here. Sorry, Ramix, and everybody else. Okay, she's poisoned. Whoops. Okay, and 1506, 1838. 1506, 1838. I gotta repeat the numbers. 1506 and 1838. Okay, so 1838 minus 1506, 332. Okay, so she has 11,000 on this character. Now, she'll be a better test here rather than that other guy. I think he just is regular, or who knows? Maybe the enemies don't scale. Oh, this would be interesting. So let's go back to our 1 star, which is not really 1 star because we didn't restart the game with enhanced difficulty. Okay, let's go ahead and try. And if this lady has indeed 11,000, then there you go, Ramix. The DLC enemies do not scale with stars. They are just at a fixed value, and you go forward and defeat them. Which I don't know why that would be the case, but it's looking actually like it will be the case, which is odd. Okay. Oh, no. I don't want to backstab. I want to do that. Okay. 1296, 1536, 2015, 2254. Oh. Now her damage definitely does well. So 332. I didn't see the value there. I didn't get an actual number. Let me try that again. All right, and yeah. Okay, and 1977, 2456, 2696, 2456, 2696, 2456, 2696 minus 2456, 240. Why is that 240? Oh. Oh. So it does scale with the stars. Okay. There you go. She's at 8,000 HP here, and she's at 11,000 on the 8 stars, or the highest difficulty. So the enemies do scale. There you go. the enemies do scale with the stars. Okay, and let's go ahead and save that. So, okay, Ramix, let's go through your questions. Do the enemies scale with the stars in the DLCs? Yes, we have a definitive answer there. And question 2 was, do the horror bosses scale? Yes, that is true. And then regarding the Tower of Trials, we investigated that, and that is true, that everything is always 1 star above you. And then it caps out, and then it doesn't matter anymore. So, okay. Thank you, Ramix, for your questions. I hope everybody else benefited from that as well. I need to go pee. I will be right back. Alrighty. Alright. Now, so let's go back to where are we? The Jail of Stagnant Blood, and let's get Dingo back in here, and let's fight the Skull King, and let's see how if Dingo will do dark gifting, so we can show the Ichor Resonance Send and 0 recast. So Dingo, go ahead and get yourself ready. Okie dokie. Bringing you back. Woo! Okay, and let's go ahead and go back to our Ishtar build here, and we have the Brionac, and we have to go for this guy, and we'll send this for Dingo, and we will get another partner in here. Why not go for Yakumo? And go for the dark version, since we're here in the craziness. What did we have? We had Mind and Fortitude. We'll go for Mind and Willpower, and then Willpower and Vitality. I think that's what we need. Yep. Okay. And here we will go for Charge. Yes. Okay. And this should be pretty interesting to see here. Oh, no, sorry, we need to go for Eva. Whoops. Now, there are reasons why we're going for Eva. I have a video about those reasons, but also we have to go for Ephemeral Refrain to get that drain rating up bonkers high here for Dingo. And if we can actually dodge, even though we're normal mobility, we'll be able to keep ourselves going here. So, no problem, Eva. No problem. Okay, and let's see what we can do here for Dingo to make sure that he has plenty of Ichor as well as Eva. Even though this fella is strong to pierce in a huge way, I can't wait for you to see tomorrow the epic conclusion here of the one-handed sword run, and the way that this guy went down. It's probably the shortest fight I've had with him, but you'll see that tomorrow. Okay, let's get some water here before we get into the nonsense here. And Dingo, you're going to be kind of on your own, as we won't have a heal for you. And hopefully we can give a good showing of helping Dingo have a lot of Ichor to do his gifts. And remember, Slash, Crush, and Fire are the weaknesses of the Skull King. And if you do those, then you will be wonderful pairing here for this fella. Okay, don't die. Yeah, we'll have to see about that. All right, and let's go ahead and get ourselves going. Okay, and Dingo is in the house. All right, he has a very nice looking dress here, and we'll go for Ichor Resonance, and we'll have to. I should have worn my dress. Oh well. And we'll go for Eva now, and here we go. We get to display the stupid drain rating here again, 5.8, and then this thing gets us up over that crazy high ceiling here of 6.22, and so we should be able to rock this guy's world, and we should be able to give Dingo ample amounts of Ichor here. Okay, so let's go ahead and head on in. Okay, Dingo, I leave it up to you to do your gifts. There we go. Okay, and the stream is illegal. Oh, I don't know about that. Whoops. Eva, healer. Okay, good. He might have a lot of lag. We'll just blame it on lag. Okay, and wait, I guess we have to wait till he fades out. He's back. He's out. He's Eva's healing. Somehow Dingo's back. Look at this. Okay. That's amazing. We'll go for Cleansing Light then. And if we go for a charge here, somehow we're not dead. He's. I think the. I think the lag is. Oh, now he's dead. I love when we have the lag. It absolutely makes for really bizarre things that happen. I don't. He came back somehow. That was crazy. Yeah, he's got a lot of lag. He's got so much lag. Okay, okay, Dingo, pair up, the Skull King produces lag? Yes, he does. Go ahead and pair up with your, dark mage, if you have one. If you have a dark gifting, something, we'll, actually, let's go for the government center. F in the chat for Dingo. I'll definitely give an F for that. There we go. We're abusing Dingo here a little bit tonight, but I really appreciate it because trying to do this on PC these days is basically zero. Let's see here. Let's see how many people. There's 553 people in game, and trying to actually pair up with another Revenant to actually do something cool, it's pretty rough. So Dingo, go for your best dark gifting values that you can go for, and just sit back and do all kinds of dark gifts at a distance. And when I see like 3 or 4 dark gifts come out, then I'll do 0 recast, and you should be able to do them again. And then you can do 0 recast and get my 0 recast back, and then I can do your 0 recast again. It's just really cool that can go back and forth that way. Let's see if he can join us here. Eva is looking mighty good, as always. I don't have the photo mode set up here, which is a problem. It's a problem, guys. There we go. Oh, because we're in. It's so hard to move around. Hello. Okay. Anyways, that's Eva. Gids isn't around. Probably 3 a.m. Ooh, that's pretty awful. Well, I mean, time is time, world is world, whatever. Okay, and now we'll do some adventuring here. So Dingo should have a easier time gifting from a distance instead of running in and trying slashing people. So if he actually goes for dark gifts here again, we'll see about that. Or light gifts, but the dark gifts have the extreme cooldown problem. So and that's why the dark gifts are the best. Okay. And Dingo used 0 recast, I believe, so we'll use his 0 recast. Now he should have it back. Go ahead and use 0 recast again if you can. There we go. And there's 0 recast. And there's mine. Now he has it back.
Thanks.
Isn't that cool? It's just so cool that you can give it back and give it back and give it back. And you can constantly go back and forth between the enemies and such. Okay, and so now we'll do this, and we can give Dingo a ton of Ichor here. So he should have full Ichor now, and there's his gifts. So we'll give him some Ichor back here, and he should have monstrous amounts of Ichor there to use his gifts. There we go, and we'll go for a charge here, and he should get tons and tons of Ichor back, so he can sit back and use all of his gifts there to constantly damage the enemy. Okay, and now Ichor Resonance is over, so now would be a time to go for 0 recast from his side, so that way we get Ichor Resonance back, so he can get more Ichor. We'll see if he is going to do it. Maybe not. Nope. Okay, we'll go for a backstab here. Oh, no backstab there. Okay. See, that's the problem here with pairing. Oh, there's Ichor Resonance. There we go, and we can get Ichor Resonance back. So now we can head up here, and we can go for a charge. And he should have full Ichor now, and so he can do all of his gifts and such. Okay, let's head on up here. So if you actually do the gifting, because of the crazy value that we get back here on the swords, it's absolutely nuts. Okay, and so you can see also on his character there that he has a little icon there that Ichor Resonance Send is active, so he can get all kinds of Ichor back anytime we hit all these guys. And as we get monstrous amounts of Ichor back, he's getting a ton of Ichor back. So he should have plenty of Ichor all the time, because we're sending tons and tons and tons and tons and tons his way. Okay, let's go for 0 recast on him. And a tungsten to boot. That's very nice. So all his gifts should be restored, and now he can reapply 0 recast, which would then allow us to have our ability to get Ichor Resonance back. So, oops, and then we can go for more Ichor to give back to Dingo. Okay, and there's Ichor Resonance again. So now we'll head over here, and this guy will give us a ton of Ichor back. Okay, and we'll go ahead and launch this fella, and now this is giving Dingo all his abilities again. There we go. Whoops. There we go. Let's back up. Oh, we are getting slammed into the ground here. Okay, so we're all dead. Yay! So you can see that as the 0 recast bounce back and forth, if your fellow revenant, sorry Dingo, oh man. So if your fellow revenant is just spamming out, these gigantic nuking type of gifts, you can absolutely Eva, please don't patronize me. You can absolutely dominate the enemy because you're sending 0 or 700 hours. Yeah. Well, you know, either one is what it is. So let's go ahead and run over here, and we'll pick up our haze. And so you can see that if the fellow revenant is the guest revenant is sending out huge amounts of dark gifts or light gifts with very low cooldowns, this can have a perpetual kind of use on itself, where it constantly gets back all the Ichor and all the cooldown you could want, and since it's all unlimited, it doesn't matter. So it's pretty cool. Okay, but it takes a huge amount of coordination, but that would absolutely be a absolutely crazy way to go through the entire game by simply having someone else do all the attacks for you, and you're basically just there to give them Ichor and make sure that they have all their cooldowns and all their abilities. And this also works, you know, with your partner that you pair up with, like Eva here. It also works for her. So every time we're getting Ichor, she's getting Ichor. And Maki's back, looking dapper as ever. Okay, and even if we don't go for Eva here, we still have an immensely high drain rating on our value of 3.72, and so that's still it's still a huge amount of Ichor that we can get back. It's definitely not a role that we see many explore in this game, but the elements are definitely there to play full-on support. Yeah, and you can, and because everything goes between the two revenants, back and forth, you can absolutely dominate everybody. Oh, that's a dog. There we go. So he should have tons of Ichor now. And I think this is what Bandai was kind of intending. So see, Dingo's over there slashing away. If he would just use like a Hoarfrost stream and then Baba Yaga's Gaze and all that stuff, then I would be able to use Zero Recast and get his gifts back, and then and then he would use a Zero Recast, and then that would get my gifts back. So then he would have all of his gifts back instantly, and you could go for, you know, just crazy bonkers ways to go about this. It's absolutely nuts, but the coordination you would need two people that are actually talking and communicating at like when cooldowns are over, so on and so forth, because if you don't, you know, it just kind of, when does Zero Recast apply, when does it not apply, when does it yeah, that's the cool thing. So I can do this. He'll get Zero Recast back. He'll get all his gifts back. So does Eva. She gets all her gifts back. So now we need Ichor. Oops. Okay, so now we're at 0 Ichor, but that's okay because we can run over here and, oops, it's not this guy, and it's this guy, and we can go for a drain, and we're right back up to 26 Ichor. So Dingo and Eva both got 26 Ichor there, since it's a 1-to-1. Well, Dingo didn't, because he didn't use Zero Recast to give me Ichor Resonance back. So you can see that, you know, it's actually, it's just really difficult to coordinate that, but every time Dingo's getting 26 or 30 Ichor, he can definitely be using Zero Recast, which then would give him back Zero Recast, which then would give me Zero Recast, which then would give him Zero Recast, and you would just constantly loop back on this crazy Ichor ability here. So you can, and because the Brionac has such a high value here, Dingo will never ever have to strike an enemy with a sword at all, because Eva and I will be at the front taking all the damage, and all he has to do is just sit back and take the and just cast gifts like back to back to back. So there's Zero Recast. Now if I do Zero Recast, that gives him back but I need to be the one starting zero recast, not Dingo. But you can see how crazy that is, that we can do that. Hey, Pinky. So there we go. He got a whole bunch of Ichor back, and we'll go for cleansing light here. So you can see that we'll give Dingo some help, some Ichor there. Okay, and there's zero recast again from Dingo. So we will go for Ichor resonance and zero recast. So he has his zero recast back. Oh, and we'll go for another charge here. So Dingo will get all his Ichor back. There we go. He's got all the Ichor. I think he's picking up on what's going on here. So there's zero recast. Okay, and we'll go. We don't have enough Ichor now. Dingo probably doesn't either. So there we go. And we'll go for zero recast on him. There we go. Okay, and if we go for more Ichor here, we need to go for another drain here, so we're all back up to full Ichor. And, oh, okay, and you can see that we zero recasted there back to back a little bit, and I'm sure that helped Dingo out quite a bit. Okay, and we'll get these guys all riled up. We'll pull this guy back. Oh, and let's go ahead and drop down. So we can go for this, and oh no, Dingo, no. Okay, and F in chat for Dingo. He must have got surrounded there by the two fellas, but you can definitely see how. Hey Pinky, did I say hello to you? Sorry, hi Pinky. Good to have you here. Good to see you. And let's try this again here with Dingo, and you can see that we're starting to get the stride here. That you know, going for some of the dark gifts there. Definitely need to go for some water. So this is a completely and that's the cool thing, is that the other Revenant doesn't even ever need to move or do anything. They just sit back and launch, you know, like Baba Yaga's gaze or something like that. I mean, all you got to do is sit there, do a Rage of Perkunas, or Purging Thorn or something like that, or better yet, Hoarfrost Stream. So you do a Hoarfrost Stream, I cast zero recast, Dingo gets it back, he casts zero recast, and Hoarfrost Stream, and that costs 20 Ichor. But because we will do a charge attack, we'll be getting 20 or 30 Ichor back on a charge attack, and then you can basically just waltz over the entire game. So let's see here. Can you use Hoarfrost Stream? Hey, okay, and let's get ourselves going here. This and this and this, and I don't know if that is the same word in Argentinian Spanish, but we'll show Dingo here. Hoarfrost Stream is the ice piercing value. Dark gift from DLC 2. If you happen to have that, that would be the best one to go for here. If not, that's okay. We will make do. Thank you, Dingo. You are a true saint from down under the other side of the world, and you're really being a dude here on this stream for sure, because it's really difficult to actually get this going, but it's absolutely nuts when it can. Okay, so let's go get some Ichor here for Dingo, and it'll give Eva a chance to get us things going here, and we'll go for cleansing light. There we go, and we'll go for some more Ichor here. we'll go for zero recast, and Dingo now. So you kind of have to pay attention. There we go, and zero recast, and now go ahead and use. So he's got tons of Ichor. He's got all his Ichor back, and at the same time he can use Hoarfrost Stream whenever he wishes. And it's probably not. Yeah, it's probably not best to use it on this guy. So now if we head down here. And go for some Ichor here, he will be completely fine to use what he wishes here. There we go. And we'll go for zero recast. Now he should have it again, and he probably doesn't have the Ichor, so we'll go for, oh, okay, there we go. And we'll go for a charge, so he can get some Ichor back from that. So he should be at full Ichor basically all the time. Exactly, the nukes on all 4 slots would be overwhelming, probably a little too overwhelming. And then on your 5th slot would be zero recast, because that would just dominate everything. Okay, and we'll go for cleansing light here, so we can, and we need to go ahead and heal ourselves a little bit. And so now we would need the zero recast again. Eva, I don't know what she's doing. Frame rate drops. Probably just on the stream, because I'm streaming to a different continent at a high frame rate. I don't know. Okay, and there we go. Oh, we got some things here. I wonder if Dingo is having frame rate drops. I don't know. But our drain rating now is very low, so we definitely need to get some drain going here, so we can give Dingo some Ichor. Oops, this guy is, there we go. Okay, and we'll go ahead and zero recast him, so he has access to zero recast again. There we go. And we'll head over here and go for a charge. There we go. He should have plenty of Ichor. Okay, there we go. There we go. And we'll recast him again. Oh man, this is getting crazy. This is exactly what I wanted to happen. So we'll go for some more Ichor here. And as you see, Eva also has unlimited Ichor, because she's able to use all her gifts over and over and over. We'll see what Dingo's gonna do there. Oh, this guy's interested. Whoops. Okay, let's go for a launch here, so we can buy some time. Okay, there's Dingo's Hoarfrost Stream, so we'll give him some more Ichor. Okay, let's go for a charge, so he gets all his Ichor back. There we go. And remember, we're getting 4.5 Ichor per charge attack, or sorry, we're getting 4.5 times our Ichor value on every charge attack that we do. So you can see that as the Hoarfrost streams go back to back, and we're not even using our drain activator or anything like that. And he's got blood-sucking blades. Oh my goodness. Okay, I did not realize that. So we definitely need to check this here for sure, because having another stack of blood-sucking blades will be absolutely devastating here. So let's go ahead and heal up. Let's go for a cleansing light. Okay, let's go for this. Let's go for some Ichor. And let's go for this guy. Oops. Because we need to go for Eva now. Okay, let's go for Eva. And we have the other stack of blood-sucking blades here. That's very good. Okay. Oh my goodness. And what is our drain rating now? 5.8. And the blood-sucking blade stack from Dingo does not register actually, but it is actually there. Okay, and this guy, let's go ahead and charge on him. Okay, and Ichor Resonance. There we go. And we'll zero recast Dingo so he can cast another Hoarfrost stream when he needs to. And this guy, we'll go for him here. And as you see, we constantly are able to do whatever kind of damage we want to here. and we'll get Dingo some Ichor back there, okay? And we'll give Dingo back Hoarfrost String. There we go. And we'll go for a little bit of backstabs here, because we're, as you see, we're running out of Ichor, and we don't have the ability here to go for Eva too much more. So we're out of the ability here to go for Eva, but that's okay, as we can continually go for a little bit more drains. So about the drain values, you get 4.5 from a charge like this. Oops. You get you get 4.5 times your drain. What? How did he die? What? Oh, he died from the gunner. I'm gonna die. Oops. Okay. Oh, he was shot in the back. Now Eva's dead. Oh no. Okay. And, oh. Okay. And let's launch this guy. Oh, no launch. Come on. Where am I? There's a backstab. So let's go for, okay. Let's head on back. So as you see here, Dingo is definitely on board. He's definitely getting the idea, and that's pretty cool. For the drain rating values, you get 1.8 times your drain rating on a regular attack, so your value here would be 1.33 times 1.8 is how much you get on a regular attack, just from a regular light attack. You get 2.4 times when you do a running attack like this, where you're running and then you do an attack. You get 2.4 times, that's your multiplier. On a heavy attack, where it's just a regular heavy like that, you get 2.8 is your multiplier, and on a charge you get 4.5 times. Now this does have another application here with Orion. So if you're actually going for an Orion build, this is actually one of the most fun that I can think of. Now we're going for the intensified to have the highest dart gifting that you can go for, and while at the same time having really massive backstab. Now this is a lot of fun. So here what we're going to be going for is the Dex Hammer and a bunch of quick cast spells here, and we will go for we will keep all these going, and this will be a little bit dumb, as this is kind of the opposite of, or this is what we started with, and now this is where the fun begins, because as we pair up here with Eva, we don't get an amazingly intense amount of Ichor back, but we definitely get a huge amount back. So we're up to 3 there. So we'll go for this and this, and so now when we go for these guys, we will go for a charge. We'll knock him down, and we'll knock him down too. Oh man! So Dingo, you're kind of on your own here, because now I'm doing my own attacks here. This is just absolutely bonkers, just because of the fact of how much Ichor you get back on a drain, while at the same time you can knock everybody down, and you can then back up and do really heavy amounts of damage from your quick dart gifts that you can go for. So Dingo, thank you for your services before, but they are no longer rendered, because we can just do this now. Oh, we took a hit. Let's go for another knockdown. Let's go for another knockdown. Oh, and now we can pair up with Eva, and the hammer gets out of control here with its drain rating. So let's go ahead and look at it here. So we're at 4.53 there. So here, this guy, we'll knock him down, and we'll knock him down again. Oh, he's into the weeds there. And, oh, okay. Oh, I'm almost dead. Now this is a kind of a difficult place as you are in a very, very tight area. So Dingo, let's head on over to the Ridge of Frozen Souls. So come with me. And we will head over to the Ridge of Frozen Souls where it's a little bit more open air and where the hammer can absolutely destroy these folks. So we'll go ahead and quit Dingo here. Thank you very much. And come with me, Dingo, to the Ridge. And as this is not really necessarily a partner build, we'll go through the Ridge backwards. This is not a partner build, but this is more of a high Ichor recovery and then blast everybody down very, very, very quickly with really, really short cooldown gifts. And as you're paired up with Eva, all of your gifts require +2 more Ichor, but it won't matter because every time we hit an enemy, we're getting about 20 back from a charge attack when we smash people on the ground. And because we're smashing people onto the ground, they don't have a chance to come back because as soon as they hit the ground, we are smashing them down, and they don't have the ability to come back. So we'll go ahead and get ourselves going here. Okay, and because we're paired up with all these gift accelerators and everything, and charge accelerators and boosted Ichor and such, so this guy's here, and now he's on the ground. Oh man, this is just nuts. Okay, so this guy's gonna come up. Okay, and we'll hit him with this. Oh, and he's off the edge there. Okay, and Dingo will be along shortly. And as you see that we get so much Ichor back, it's just ridiculous. Okay, so let's go ahead and knock this guy down. And we can go ahead and pierce him. Whoops, here's balls. More balls. Oh no, now we're slow. Okay. Oh, good grief. Balls in my face. Whoops. Okay. Now we gotta do the slow walk here of shame. But that's okay. As we knocked everybody down, we actually get a cool look at our character here with a flaming hammer. Very, very cool. I am definitely a fan of this new outfit that I put together. It's probably one of my favorites. Actually, that picture right there is very nice. Hello there again, Maki. So the cool thing is you can go for Eva if you want. You don't necessarily need to, but that's how you get the much, much, much higher damage value. Is this guy real? No. Okay, and here's this fella, and let's go for a charge. Whoop. And we'll knock him down. And we'll knock him down again. Okay, and we'll put that guy down. Okay, and let's go ahead and heal. And let's get this going. And this is just a lot of fun that we'll go. We actually have range. Oh, these dumb explodey guys. Okay, and we'll go for a charge on this thing. We'll kill it. There we go. Even though it's a very, very slow weapon, the fact is you get monstrous amounts of Ichor back simply because of the insane high drain rating here. I mean, having a drain of 3 even is really, really good. Oop, I did not see that. And as we have very, very quick cooldown gifts, we can spam these out even from a distance. And now we're at 0 Ichor, but that's okay, as we can go for a Drake. Oh, I was going to say we can go for a charge, and we'll load up and be right back up on top here. Okay, and here's some dogs, so perfect. We can go for a charge, and there we got 12, almost 13. Whoops. Okay, and we'll go for another charge. There we go, and we got more Ichor again, and we can go for a drain and a charge, and time crunch, and we will go for a splat on the dog. And as you see there, we just get like crazy amounts of Ichor back. There we go, and we'll go for gift accelerator here when we came. Okay, so now he's going to do that, and we'll go for a drain there, or a charge. Okay, we'll put that on him. Whoops, and dodge that, and we'll whoops, we're missing him with the charge hammer. There we go. We'll put him on the ground. And we'll go for another attack. And we'll put him back on the ground. And we'll put him back on the ground. Come on, buddy, stand up. There we go. Oh, oh, there we go. put him back on the ground. Oh man. There we go.
I've never felt so happy.
Oh, that's just too much fun. Okay, so let's put this guy down. Oh, and we'll go for this guy again. And we need to go for our gifts here to go for some more Ichor drain here so we can keep up with our gifts. And yeah, the loss with the grenades. Yeah, he just, I don't understand why he wouldn't go down. But we definitely got our revenge for sure. Okay, so let's go for a little bit of more Ichor here. And if we go for a mobility enhancer, we just absolutely will be quick mobility. We'll put this guy down again. We'll go for a gift accelerator, and we'll go for another drain. And it's important to wait for these guys to stand up. Whoops, there's the edge there. So you can see that these high drain rating weapons and such, they absolutely have a place, and you just need to kind of use them. Come on, buddy, come out of the snow, please. There we go. Okay, this guy thought he was cool, and we'll put him down. Okay, we'll go for some Ichor here, and we'll smash him again. That guy's over there fighting Dingo, but with no ability, so good job, Dingo. And as we come up here, we've got another one of these fellas, and you can skirt across that area with lightning charge if you need to, but the long way around is this way. So we'll put this guy down. And as you see, I mean, it just kind of turns every enemy into a joke, simply because you can knock them down while at the same time getting monstrous amounts of Ichor back, and then you just hit them with very quick repeating gifts here. Okay, we got, oh, okay. That guy we're not going to go for. Owen Smash, yeah, goes wild. Yeah, it's pretty much just, you know, you just kind of get all the Ichor back that you would want. I mean, you get 13 Ichor back, and we're not even paired up here with Eva at all, and you don't even need to go for backstabs or anything. And we'll just put this guy down. I wonder if Dingo's actually enjoying this. Are you actually having fun there, Dingo? But the question:
Do you have enough to drink?
Do you have enough to drink? And do you, audience?
Do you have enough to drink?
Do you have enough to drink? Okay, let's go smash somebody else. Ooh, there's the edge. Oh, here we go. And we'll put him down. We'll go for some more Ichor here. And you just burst out these gifts, and we'll smash the dog. Oh, look at that tricky dog. Oh, we couldn't get it. Oh well. But as every charge attack costs 2 Ichor, it doesn't matter because we get 13 back. So we just constantly get all of our Ichor back each and every time. So there's really no problem. And then you run into stuff like this, and it's like, oh, I wish I could hit him from across the area there, and you just kind of smash him from a distance even. Okay, and this guy pops out. We'll put him down. And we need blood-sucking blades going, and we'll kill him. And now we'll go for Hunting Feast. So if you pair up with a friend even, now if they were going for you know, some kind of dark gifting or something where they also had high Ichor drain, the two of you together, I mean, look at this. You put him down, you give the gift accelerators. I mean, every hit is a stagger. Whoops. And you have range, and you have close-up, and you have just everything you need to go for all the whoops, to go for all the very, oh, good grief, no, oh. Oh, no way. Oh, jerk. Oh well, let's go ahead and drink some water. All right, let's see if Dingo wants a little more of this. And the reason I'm going for, again, the Venus Claw is you have really good dark value. and you have really, 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 really good backstab value in 1487 there. And I guess you could go for a drain, as you don't lose too much, but having that really, really high dark value gets blood-sucking blades through the roof here. It's nothing like the Sub-Zero Shroud going over like 4,000 drain, but it's definitely worth it in a big way. Okay, so let's go for Eva here, and let's look at that drain rating if we can get this fella to pop out, and we'll go for a couple backstabs here and go for a little bit higher Ichor count, so we can go for Eva. So you can see there 7362, very, very good, respectable value. So we'll just put him down, and we don't want to deal with him too much. Okay, so this fella's going to come up here. We'll drain off of him. Okay, and we'll drain off of him again. And as we have basically we have all the drain ability, or the charge abilities here that we can go for. We're able to do a huge amount of drain on the enemies at the same time as having all the knockdown in the world that you could ever hope for. Okay, and we'll go for all our things here, and then we'll go for Eva during the fight here with the big boreal brute fella. Okay. Oops, we got a little too close there. So let's go for Eva now, and let's check out our drain rating on the hammer. 4.53. That's very, very good. And with a drain activator, it is 4.95. So that's very, very good. Okay, and let's go ahead and head up here. Let's go ahead and heal, and let's put this boy down. Oh, thanks. Oops. Okay, you need to stop moving. Oh, and oh. He's in an animation here, so we can't do anything to him. Okay, and let's go for a smash there. There we go. Go for this. There we go. We'll put him down again. Oh, no! I'm stunned. That stupid dog. Where did that dog come from? I don't even know where that dog came from. Oh well. Thank you, Dingo. Thank you very much. Okay, and so as we head up here, we'll just smash that thing, and then as we have very, very high Ichor usage now, it doesn't matter because, oops, we can go for very, very high. I mean, that's our entire Ichor block recovered there, very, very easily. Okay, and let's head on over here, and we'll need to pick up our haze here. So we'll head on over this way, and we have Eva for a little bit longer here. Okay, we'll smash him down, and we'll go for another smash, so we cap out on our Ichor there. Yeah, we're trying rivers to fight, but sometimes it just doesn't go how you want. Okay, and we'll go for a backstab here. So these very, very high drain rating abilities and everything that are in the game, they absolutely give you a very, very different way to play, and these dumb dogs will smash that one off. Oh, and that one's off the edge too. So now this fella, if we do this, and then we head over here, he can't hurt us, and he'll creep on over here, and then we'll watch him kill himself. That never gets old. Oh man. Okay. And let's head on up here. Thanks, Dingo. He's giving us all his health in the world here. But Eva's at full health, so that's okay. And we'll go ahead and put this fella down. And then we'll smash this fella into the floor. This hammer, I mean, it just never really gets old. And it's just so much fun to smash anybody and everybody in your way. And then as they're lying on the ground helpless, you just put a bunch of bullets basically in their face. Oh, good grief. Eva, get him back. Eva, get him back. There we go. There we go. This dog needs to go away. Oh, Dingo. What happened? He must have been in Lag Town there, and didn't let him come back for whatever reason. So we will go ahead and smash this guy. And you can see the flurry of gifts that you can get out very, very quickly. I'm sorry, Dingo, if you were actually in there, you should have been able to stay through that. That was weird that you couldn't. They killed Malky. Yes, they absolutely did, Demandre, and that was very, very bad. That was so sad. I don't know how he was standing there. Maybe he just got tired. Maybe he doesn't want to play with me anymore. Who knows? But running the hammer here and knocking people down and having just gigantic amounts of Ichor available to you, these very, very high drains are a lot of fun, and they completely change how you go about approaching every enemy. Oh, he's coming back. All right. Okay. Thank you, Eva. That's very good to know. And we'll go for a mobility enhancer, and we'll go for a charge accelerator, and we'll go ahead and heal. So we'll get the drop on this guy. See what I did there? Let's go ahead and drink some water first. Okay, and let's go for... Oh no. There we go. Okay, and let's go for... Oh no! Oh my goodness. What just happened? Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright. That was ridiculous. Okay, let's head over there and to the Iceless Falls and let's get our haze back. Oh my goodness. So when he's in an attack animation there, you cannot knock him down out of it, but you can stagger him. But as the knockdown did not do the stagger, it definitely didn't do us well there by any means. So let's go for a couple of activators here and stuff. Okay, we'll smash the balls again, as nobody likes balls in their face. Well, maybe some people do, but okay. And yeah, I'm in. Oh, nice. And your host died. Get out. Yeah, exactly. That's the problem that happens when you join other people's game, and you know, you join kind of right in the middle of things. But this fella, he's very easy, as you can come in on the left side of him, and he will roll off the edge every time. Eva's got you. Okay, let's go for this, and we'll go for a knockdown. There we go. And let's go for another knockdown. He is not knocking down. There we go. There's the knockdown. Good grief. Yeah, that guy. Ooh. Okay. Now, if you get this chest here, two fellas pop up over the edge there, but the guarded splitter is definitely not worth it. Now, the Will-o'-the-Wisp is pretty cool, as it kind of tracks the enemy, and it has a very, 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 very short cooldown. But it has some issues being in close, tight quarters areas. So that's why being here in kind of these open areas is much, much, much better for it. Okay, and if we go for a couple of drains over here, so you can see we can hit the enemy and such. But as we have an issue because we're in a closed space here, or in a relatively closed space, we definitely want to make sure. Oh, this guy's coming over. Now the knockdowns are really, really good for these guys. As you can go for the guard break stuff, and which is Crushing Might, and you can knock those guys down even though they're guarding. So that's a great way to go for smashing through their shields, and it allows you to get a whole lot of problem out of the way there for no reason. That guy, I don't know what he was doing there. But he smashed onto the edge and then did a restand. That was pretty fun. Now these guys, again, as we are kind of at a distance here, and we have very, very quick gifts, we can go for all these guys, and then we can run on down here, and we can go for this guy, and we'll go for a knockdown. Ooh, Maki with the restand from the knockdown. Did you see that? That was crazy. Oh, okay. And we'll go for another knockdown on this guy. We'll get our Ichor back, or at least some Ichor. So you can see that when we don't have blood-sucking blades going, or any of that, we have some issues here to get Ichor back. But as we get more attacks, our Ichor just continually goes up, 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 up. So it's a wonderful, wonderful thing, as we can constantly get huge amounts of Ichor back, no problem. So yeah, that's a little bit about these gifts and such. We'll go for a knockdown on this guy. Okay, and then we'll go for a knockdown on this guy. Oh, no knockdown there. But I hope this is helping you guys kind of see some of the weirder sides of Code Vein, where you don't have to just kind of play, you know, one-handed sword and do something and do whatever. I mean, every style of play is in a valid use here. And as you see, I mean, is that overpowered there? I mean, we knocked him down. He didn't have a chance to do anything. He just got knocked down. He laid on the ground, and then that was it. Oops. Okay, we'll go for a charge on this thing. And then with these guys, I mean, you know, so I mean, there's every different conceivable way that you can go about playing Code Vein, whether it be hammers, whether it be one-handed swords, whether it be these different things. Now, the reason these two are of interest is because the Hellfire Hammer has the knockdown on that charge attack, and also the Brionac. A break in Code Vein? What are you saying? But the Brionac has the highest drain rating in the game. And this is equally effective anywhere on any enemy. So you can do those attacks, and also you have this wonderful knockdown attack. This is also a knockdown attack, but it does not have the 4.5 times multiplier of the charge attack. So that's why the charge attack is so useful here from the Hellfire Hammer, because the charge time can be reduced significantly to get huge amounts of Ichor back. Okay, Dingo. Let's go to let's see, what's another wide open place? Where should we go? So from you guys, as you're still playing Code Vein and such, maybe you're not playing Code Vein, but if you were to get back into Code Vein, what would be one thing, you know, like as I've been trying to show kind of, you know, most things here in Vein, you know, it would be beneficial to figure out, you know, cool different ways that you know, that we could play different abilities and such, but sometimes they're just you know, out of reach because you never seen it before, or you never thought about it before, or who knows. But someplace like actually the Memories is a great place for some wide open places. You wish that the mods, the clothing mods, were available for consoles. Yeah, that would absolutely, I think, revolutionize console Code Vein, because some of the, basically most of the, what are they? The mods that are out there from the community, they absolutely are just absolutely amazing. I mean, some of them are kind of trash, but some of them are just incredible, just absolutely incredible. So I think actually Code Vein on PC is actually the definitive way to play, because you do have access to the mods, not because of the actual gameplay differences or anything like that, but just because of the fact that that you have access to all the mods and you have access to the entire community, you have a huge leg up on everybody in the consoles and everything else. And I like the signature move here.
That's a bit rough.
That is very cool to slam the hammer into the ground. So I don't know what else we could say here about drain ratings. As a one-handed sword, there's nothing really exciting there because you don't really have any stagger, you don't have knockdown, you don't have extreme high values. You just have a lot of quick mobility and such. And the one-handed swords, as we've kind of been going through all those, drain rating is not one of their strong suits, as I'm sure you're all aware. But if we were going for a one-handed sword, I probably would go for the Argent Wolf Blade or the Crimson Longsword for a drain rating, just because of the fact that it goes so fast. But if you were going for the one-handed sword, a drain rating here that you would get up to, kind of on a quick check here is 1.73, and if we would go for a drain activator, we would go for 2.13. So that's pretty good. But you're still not paired up with Eva. You're still not doing the crazy levels of damage, and you're not doing the incredible knockdowns to be able to have fun with how this thing goes. But well, Dingo, it looks like are you done? We'll see here how Dingo's doing. If he's able to continue on. If not, that is completely fine. You're able to go on? Okay. We'll go ahead and send that out there. And in the meantime, we'll go ahead and knock down some ladies here. There we go. Oh, I see. Dingo is doing some very important business over there. Whoops. Oh, and we're dead. So we will entertain everyone here with some. Whoops. What? Oh. My strike did not. My strike didn't land. Oops. So let's apologize to Dingo there for that. Let's see. I think it's Lo Siento. I think that's. I'm sorry. So let's go. Let's go ahead and put our distress signal up. Let's go ahead and pick up our haze and. Whoops. Oh, good grief. There we go. Okay, and let's head on over here. Now, every time you die or your partner dies, the enemies retarget the other revenants who are in the game. So if you take a death, it's usually not too bad because the enemies will retarget and reassociate their AI, and they will go after everybody else. But I just love this. I just love this new outfit that I put together here. It pairs so well with fire. Oh, Dingo, I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. All right, so as we saw at the beginning of the episode, 6.69 was our highest drain rating. So 30 Ichor on a charge drain, definitely, or on a charge attack. I don't know if I've seen a higher value out there, but it's pretty impressive that you can refill an entire setup. Ooh, look at this! How very wonderful, very nice. And let's give Dingo some respect here.
I need to pay you back for this.
Yes, we
Hi.
absolutely do. Very nice magician girl. Magician dot girl. My mistake. Okay, and we'll go ahead and do some of this here as we can get ourselves going, and then we will be able to dodge around and be in kind of a good way here as we can do that, and then we can back up. And as you see, we have plenty of Ichor. Oops, magician girl just fell off the edge. Okay, let's put this lady down. Magician girl, no. Where did you go? You were my life. She looks thick. There's only 2 C's I see on there that you put there, Demandre. You might need to add a couple more C's. I would prefer a few more C's myself. There you go. Maybe 4. Maybe 4 would be generous. If you want to pay adequate respect, you give 4 C's. Okay, so we'll put this guy down, and then we'll put this guy down. So you can see that it doesn't matter the size of the enemy. You can put anyone down at any time in any way. I still only see two C's there, Demandre. But if you want to, you can switch this for execution or Dusk Edge, as that only has a 2-second cooldown, and because it only costs 5 Ichor, you can use it very, very, very often. My hammer is better, buddy. So you can see you get even more. There you go, 4 C's. Yeah, now we're talking. Okay, and now so as you see here, we just do this, and then a Dusk Edge, and then a Slam and a Dusk Edge. Oh, this fella's here, and then we'll do a Slam and a Dusk Edge, and then you have range. You have range from Ember Reversal, and we can get everybody excited here. Okay, and we can hit that thing from across the way. There we go, and we'll kill that shooter. So you can see that you can reach out and touch the enemy at a distance here. You can also go right up on the enemy, and it's a very, oh, I think Dingo took that guy off the edge already. So we will go for a knockdown, because she doesn't need to be hitting anyone. Okay, let's go for another knockdown. There we go. Oh, that dog's here. Okay, and we'll go for a couple things here. Okay, good. Summons Dark Magician Girl into attack mode. Yes, I hope to. Okay, and this guy's here. Whoops. And we'll go for more knockdown, and a Dusk Edge. We'll put him down. So you can see that the combination here can be absolutely overwhelming. There's a knockdown, and it gives everybody a really, really easy time here to recover. It gives them a time to kind of recalibrate, figure out what's going on, and we get really good Ichor return. Okay, let's go for another charge, and we'll just put this guy on the ground, and we'll recover our Ichor very, very well. Okay, and we'll smash that fella into the ground there, so he doesn't do anything to so he doesn't do any damage there to Dingo. Okay, so this guy's coming, and we'll just smash him. And as you see, I mean, shooters or anybody, whoops, it doesn't really matter what they do. Oh, good grief. Oh, we're not close enough. There we go. There we go. Okay, sorry. Hammer matches the outfit perfectly. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I wanted to use this outfit with this build here and such, simply because of the fact that it absolutely matches everything so perfectly. Okay, there we go, and we'll go for a charge and knock her down. And as you see, it just doesn't really phase her what we do, but the knockdowns are just absolutely bonkers. Okay, and let's go ahead and Pure Blood up here so Dingo doesn't have to worry about health. Okay, you would pick up all the items. That's okay. Items are good. And we can do this. And as you see there, we have a really, really good cooldown on what is that? Dusk Edge. And so we can constantly damage enemies from really close with our hammer. And as you see, we can hit people above. Oops. And we can smash people down. And we'll go for a Dusk Edge. And so we can kind of hit them through walls and such. Oops. These dumb dogs here. There we go. Oh. Okay, that guy's getting out of control there, and the dogs are getting out of control there, and we're getting kind of ambushed here. So let's go ahead and heal up. And as these guys are kind of coming around at different angles, oops, and we need to knock her down a couple times here. There we go, and we'll knock this fella down. Oh, and if he comes over to the edge, come on. Oh, there we go, and we'll knock him down. Oh man. Every time you play a game, your instincts tell me to grab everything. Yeah, but the thing is like, what do we find here? A stun cartridge and old world materials. Okay, now old world materials, that is definitely something I'm excited about. But most of the everything else, it just doesn't really matter to me at all. Now, I don't know where Jack went. I guess he went on a adventure all by himself. All right, Megatech, have a great night, have a great rest, and get some sleep before work. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching everything. It's been a lot of fun. Okay, and we'll knock this fella down. I hope it's helpful for you to say the least, to be able to see some of these things in play and how they go. All right. Hey, Dingo got a knockdown. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, excellent. Good job knocking him down, Dingo. That's what we're going for. Oh, wasted time, Jack. What are you talking about, Jack? Oh, whatever. Okay, so we'll finish up this area, and we will most likely. I don't know what else to show here about drain ratings. I'm sure there will be something in the future. For sure, because Code Vein is just never done with how you have to go about getting these guys, fully damaged here and everything. All right, and that I guess that's the memories. We just completely slaughtered that area, and we destroyed it completely. Magician Girl,
Thanks.
you did so wonderful. I wish I had like an I love you thing.
Shall we be off? Okay.
I wish there was like an I love you or something like that. All right. So that's a little bit about knockdowns and drain ratings and pairing up with Eva and doing some of these crazy
I'm not so
things.
sure.
You're not so sure. Oh, but Dingo, I love you. Okay.
I need to pay you back for this.
All right, so as the girls are saying their goodbyes here, I guess we will say our goodbyes as well, because I do need to get to bed too, and it's getting late. So I hope you all enjoyed that. You had some fun. We had some good laughs along the way, and we learned something about drain ratings and everything. Dingo, huge thank you to you for your time, and we actually got it showed off there, the Ichor Resonance Send and the Zero recast back to back, and that was just so great that we could get that shown, so everybody can kind of see. It was wonderful. So thank you all for hanging out. Thank you all for coming. It was great. I thank you all. Thank you. Because without you guys, I wouldn't be doing this. I just thought one day that this would be, something that I would be wanting to do, and I didn't know if anybody would be interested in watching me put all this together, but apparently you guys really enjoy it, and you all seem to really appreciate it. So we're gonna continue as long as you guys are around to watch. So yeah, thank you, Pinky. Thank you, Rivers. Stay safe out there. Good night, Red. Everybody take care, and we'll probably maybe we'll try and do another stream tomorrow for the road to 100 and see how far we get. But we'll have to see about that. So thank you all, and we'll see you again whenever that may be.
Okay.
What? Is this thing even ending?